Have you ever felt like the world around you is slowly fading? Maybe the colors in your garden don't pop like they used to. Maybe the words in your favorite book blur a little more each evening. Or maybe, just maybe, those small joys that once lit up your day now seem dimmer, harder to see. If that sounds familiar, sweetheart, you are not alone. As we age, our eyes go through changes that can be confusing, frustrating, even scary. You might hear, it's just part of getting older. But here's something they don't always tell you. There are gentle, natural ways to nourish your vision. Not with expensive procedures or scary treatments, but with real food. Simple foods. Delicious foods. The kind that have been quietly protecting people's eyesight for generations. In today's video, we'll walk through 8 of the most powerful foods nature has to offer, from leafy greens to wild-caught fish, from vibrant bell peppers to comforting pasture-raised eggs. And we'll explore how these everyday choices can help reduce dryness, sharpen your vision, and bring color back into the world around you. This isn't about fixing your eyes overnight. It's about giving your body the tools it already knows how to use. And finding hope in something as simple as what's on your plate. So if you're ready to care for your vision in a way that feels loving, grounded, and real, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's begin this journey together. Your eyes have seen so much in this life. They deserve to keep seeing the beauty that's still to come. 1. Leafy greens, nature's sunglasses for your eyes. Let's begin with something humble, yet powerful. Leafy greens. Swiss chard. Kale. Mustard greens. Collards. They may not look glamorous in your grocery cart, but deep inside those dark green leaves are 2 of the most protective nutrients your eyes will ever meet, lutein and zeaxanthin. Think of them as tiny sunglasses built right into your body. These pigments gather in your macula, the part of your retina responsible for the sharpest, most colorful vision. And their job? To shield your eyes from harmful blue light, oxidative damage, and the slow wear and tear of aging. But here's the catch, your body can't make them on its own. You need to bring them in, through food, through habit, through care. A small handful of greens each day can quietly build up your eyes' defenses. Sautéed in olive oil, tossed into soup, or folded gently into scrambled eggs, it doesn't have to be fancy. Just consistent. Just kind. And don't forget, these nutrients are fat-soluble. They need a partner to be absorbed properly. Which brings us to our next hero. One that's creamy, comforting, and rich in all the right ways. Let's talk about avocados, and how the good fat they carry can unlock even deeper nourishment for your vision. And your spirit. 2. Avocados, the gentle fat that feeds your eyes. If leafy greens are the defenders of your vision, avocados are the key that unlocks their power. You see, the nutrients that protect your eyes, like lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamins A and E, aren't water lovers. They need healthy fats to be absorbed, delivered, and put to work. And that's exactly what avocados provide, smooth, nourishing monounsaturated fats that help your body say, "Yes, I know what to do with this." But the avocado doesn't stop at being a helper. It brings its own gifts to the table. Inside each creamy green bite are vitamin E, known for protecting your eye cells from oxidative stress. Vitamin B6, which supports the nerves that send signals from your eyes to your brain. And even lutein itself, quietly working alongside the greens you may have added to your breakfast plate. It's a soft, rich food that's easy to digest, gentle on aging digestion, and full of good energy. You don't need much. Half an avocado on toast. A few slices in a salad. A spoonful blended into a smoothie. Sometimes, healing begins with the things that feel good to eat. And here's the beautiful part. By combining leafy greens with avocados, you're not just adding nutrients. You're multiplying their effect. Working with your body, not against it. Next, let's explore a food from the sea, a powerful ally for both your eyes and your brain. The kind of nourishment that supports clarity, memory, and vision in one. Let's talk about oily fish, and the quiet strength of DHA. 3. Oily fish, feeding the eyes and the mind with DHA. Now that we've laid a foundation with leafy greens and the healthy fats that help them shine, it's time to meet a food that goes even deeper. Deep into the retina. Deep into the brain. Deep into your ability to focus, remember, and recognize the faces you love. We're talking about oily fish, wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel. These fish are rich in DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, a very special type of omega-3 fat that's literally built into the structure of your eyes and brain. Without enough DHA, those connections, the ones that let your eyes talk to your brain, begin to fray. Vision becomes blurry. Light feels too bright. And sometimes, even faces seem harder to recognize in dim rooms. But here's the hopeful truth. Your body knows how to use DHA when you give it the right source. And nothing beats real fish, gently cooked and lovingly eaten. Try adding 2 to 3 servings a week, grilled salmon with lemon, sardines on whole grain toast, or even a comforting bowl of fish stew. You're not just feeding your eyes. You're strengthening the entire visual system, from retina to optic nerve to memory and mood. Because vision isn't only what you see, it's how you feel about what you see. And when your eyes are well fed, the world feels more vivid, more familiar, more yours. Next, let's explore a small but mighty food from the trees. A nut that protects your blood vessels and keeps your vision flowing freely. Let's talk about the quiet strength of walnuts. 4. Walnuts, the tiny tree sentinels that keep your vision flowing. Not everything that protects your eyes needs to be green or come from the sea. Sometimes, it's the smallest things, a humble nut, a quiet handful, that carry the greatest gifts. Walnuts, rich and earthy, are one of nature's most powerful tools for protecting your vision as you age. Why? Because your eyes don't work in isolation. They depend on something invisible but essential. Healthy circulation. Tiny capillaries bring oxygen and nutrients to the delicate parts of your eyes, the retina, the macula, the optic nerve. But as we grow older, these vessels become fragile. They stiffen. And if they get blocked, the results can be devastating, sometimes even causing mini strokes inside the eye. That's where walnuts come in. They're packed with vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps your blood vessels stay flexible and open. And plant-based omega-3s, which calm inflammation throughout your entire system. Just a small handful, 5 or 6 walnut halves a day, can make a lasting difference. Toss them into oatmeal, crush them over a salad, or simply savor them by the fireplace. You're not just eating for pleasure. You're protecting the fragile pathways that let you see the world clearly, day after day. And if you're not fond of walnuts, that's okay. Pistachios, almonds, macadamia nuts, they, too, carry benefits. But walnuts are uniquely rich in isopportive fats. Now that we've touched the trees, let's return to the ocean. Because deep within its waters lies one of the most potent protectors of vision you've likely never heard of. Let's dive into the brilliance of shellfish, and the antioxidant power of astaxanthin. 5. Shellfish, ocean treasures that guard your eyes from within. Let's journey now beneath the surface. To the calm, mineral-rich waters where some of the world's most powerful eye protectors reside. Shellfish, like oysters, clams, shrimp, crab, and mussels, may seem small, but they carry inside them a strength the eyes deeply need. Two essential nutrients make shellfish extraordinary for vision: zinc and astaxanthin. Zinc is like a silent bodyguard for your retina. It helps form visual pigments, the very chemicals your eyes rely on to detect light and shape. Low zinc levels. That's when problems like macular degeneration begin to creep in. And then there's astaxanthin, a bright red pigment that gives shrimp and salmon their pinkish glow. But don't let the color fool you, this is one of nature's most powerful antioxidants. Over 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C in protecting against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a quiet thief, slowly wearing down your vision, cell by cell. Astaxanthin helps stop that process. It reduces inflammation, improves blood flow to the eyes, and helps sharpen contrast, so that colors feel richer, details clearer, and fatigue less frequent. If you can, aim to enjoy wild-caught shellfish once a week. Soak them in a little vinegar water before cooking to improve digestion and mineral absorption. If you're allergic to shellfish or simply don't enjoy them, you're not out of luck. Astaxanthin supplements made from microalgae can offer similar benefits. From the ocean, we now return to the garden. Where a vegetable, glowing like a jewel, waits to surprise you with its power. Let's explore the vivid protection of the humble yet mighty red bell pepper. 6. Red bell peppers, the vibrant shield for your eyes' delicate vessels. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine is the most beautiful. And few vegetables light up a plate, or protect your vision, quite like the red bell pepper. Slice one open, and you'll see a rich, almost glowing red. A color that whispers of life, warmth, and something more. Vitamin C. Not the synthetic kind found in a bottle, but real, living, plant-based vitamin C. The kind that strengthens the tiny, fragile blood vessels in your eyes, helping them carry oxygen and nutrients right where they're needed most. As we age, these vessels can become brittle. They rupture more easily, circulate less efficiently. And that's when blurry vision, slow healing, and even pressure behind the eyes begin to show up. Red bell peppers also support collagen production, which helps keep the cornea firm, the retina supple, and your vision clear and stable. Add in beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin. And you have a vegetable that supports nearly every layer of your eye's structure. Just a few thin slices of raw red pepper in your salad or sandwich can provide more than your full daily dose of vitamin C. Prefer them soft. Roast lightly with olive oil, just enough to warm, not enough to destroy their goodness. And if you're someone who doesn't usually like vegetables, start small. Even a sprinkle of chopped pepper in scrambled eggs can brighten your plate, and protect your sight. Speaking of eggs, let's move next to one of the most complete, gentle, and affordable foods for eye health. Pasture-raised eggs. Small in size, rich in impact, and beautifully designed to nourish you from the inside out. 7. Pasture-raised eggs, a gentle, complete gift for aging eyes. There's something timeless about a warm, simple breakfast. And nestled at the heart of it, often taken for granted, is a quiet little miracle. The egg. But not just any egg. We're talking about pasture-raised eggs, from hens that roam in the sun, pecking at bugs and grass, living as nature intended. These golden-yolk treasures are loaded with nutrients your eyes deeply need. Lutein and zeaxanthin to protect the macula. Vitamin A to support night vision and keep your eyes moist. Choline to nurture the optic nerve. And healthy fats that help all those vitamins do their job. It's everything your eyes ask for, wrapped inside a single shell. And the best part? They're gentle on digestion, easy to prepare, and comforting to eat. Whether scrambled with a handful of greens, soft-boiled over toast, or whisked into a veggie frittata. Eggs offer warmth, stability, and strength. One of the things I love most about eggs is how they support not just vision, but blood sugar stability, too. And for older adults, especially those managing prediabetes, that matters deeply. Stable blood sugar means less inflammation, better circulation, and fewer surprises in how your eyes feel from day to day. It's a small habit, but one that ripples outward. Now, we've walked through land, sea, garden, and grove. But there's still one final layer of wisdom, one drawn from centuries of healing traditions. Let's finish our journey with a handful of herbs that offer gentle, natural support. Not just for your eyes, but for the systems that surround and sustain them. 8. Vision-supporting herbs, gentle wisdom from nature's oldest pharmacy. Not every remedy comes with a label or a prescription. Some come with roots. With petals. With the quiet wisdom of plants that have been healing eyes, and hearts, for centuries. These are the supportive herbs, nature's soft-spoken helpers that complement the powerful nutrients we've already explored. They don't replace leafy greens or oily fish. But they can soothe, circulate, and amplify the healing your body is already doing. Take ginkgo biloba, for example. An ancient tree whose extract helps improve blood flow to the retina. Especially helpful for those facing early macular degeneration or the pressure of glaucoma. Or chamomile and rooibos, two calming herbs that can be steeped in tea. Or even chilled and used as eye compresses to reduce puffiness and redness on tired afternoons. There's turmeric, rich in curcumin, which eases inflammation both in the eyes and throughout the body. Especially powerful for older adults experiencing chronic dryness or that gritty, irritated feeling late in the day. And don't overlook Coleus forskolii, a lesser-known gem that's shown promise in gently lowering intraocular pressure. One of the silent causes of long-term vision loss. These herbs don't shout. They whisper comfort. They nudge circulation. They layer protection on top of the good habits you're already building. As always, speak to your doctor before adding any new supplements. Especially if you take medications or manage other conditions. But know this. Your eyes aren't alone. They're part of a beautiful, connected system, and every small step you take in care adds up. Now, let's bring it all together. With a final reminder of how these everyday foods and gentle herbs can give your vision a second chance at clarity. So now, we've traveled a beautiful path together. From the crisp green of leafy vegetables. To the ocean's richest treasures. To the quiet strength of herbs that have stood the test of time. And through it all, one truth remains. Your eyes are worth caring for. Not just because they help you see. But because they help you connect. To faces. To colors. To moments. To the beauty that still surrounds you every single day. And while aging brings change, it doesn't have to bring surrender. With the right support, the right foods, the right habits. You can give your vision what it needs to stay clear, comfortable, and full of life. So as you move forward, sweetheart, remember this. Every small choice matters. Every cup of tea. Every leafy salad. Every quiet moment of care. And you're not doing this alone. We're here, walking this road with you. If today's video gave you something hopeful, something useful, I invite you to tap the like button. It helps more eyes find this message. Leave a comment to share your story or ask a question. I truly love hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell, so you never miss a gentle nudge toward better health. Until next time. Take care of your vision, take care of your body, and take care of your beautiful self. You've earned it.